Okay, intention distraction, guys. My intention for the call is just to clean up the board, trying to deliver these remaining stuff that we have in the pipeline. And it's going to be a very tough week because we gonna have 4 releases, one verification, one multi-recipient address, and one for give power, and another one is for that itchy things. So it's going to be a tough. I think we have to plan for the releases. This is one of my other intentions, and just want to assign you some tasks in order to the ordering categories, new categories, and filtering, sorting, and search, and stuff that the team is started working on when I'm not available. And just to sync with you, I pass it up onto Carlos.
Hey guys, well, I'm back. I want to know mainly the priorities. I see that you said, Mo, that it's releasing those 4 milestones, let's say. I also have a few pending tasks. For example, I talked with Ashley about a few bugs in the admin bro and the Fijama, which I work with Mateo, and I have to finish that task. So yeah, my intention is to see what I can help with the current priority and finish my tasks. I'll pass it to Amin.
Thank you. Yeah, my priority, after 2 weeks of being off, and almost all the people were on and off, so we have lots of things to do after 2 weeks. Yeah, as Monique said, we have lots of releases. I like to know, the first thing that our priority for really will be in Ichi and Underworld. And about the give power, I don't think that it's ready for the release of. We have lots of things to do. At least few weeks. We need more tests, and backend is not ready. By the way, yeah, I want to talk about how people have done in last 2 weeks, how much they have worked, and how we can manage the rest of the stuff, because yeah, at least we should know how many resources do we have. That's it. I pass it to Mosaidi with new style.
Hey everyone, sorry. For distraction, basically I was just trying to think about the issues that the things that I have to work, so I can say that I'm distracted a lot. And for the main focus, basically I want to stay in the loop, and I'm still actually trying to find what I need to do. I pass it on to Moshab.
Thank you, everyone. So my intentions is to get a sync on like what priorities to focus on next. I was very focused on like setting up new Kubernetes stuff. I won a call this morning with Amir to help focus more on where should our efforts go.
Excuse me, Mo, I can't hear you.
Yeah, sorry, I'm in a public.
Yes, your internet connection, I think, is have problems. We can hardly hear you. So I pass it on
Can you
behalf
hear
of
me now?
you to anybody. Get better, but please, would you please turn off your video? I think you'd better save bandwidth. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now, guys? Oh, okay. Yeah, please go ahead, Jess.
Well,
I am there, so yeah. Hey, so my intentions is to get to know more about different things that we have in pending in the dApp, and also to get to know more about lots of stories are coming up from the Give Power. So I want to have a look on that. And distractions, couple of distractions are there from since I'm working with two different companies. So apart from that, I think I'm good. If nobody is there, I pass it on to Monique. Thank you.
Matthew, would you please?
Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm back. Hey, guys. So after 2 weeks of craziness in Barcelona, finally settled at home. So, yeah, not much. From last week, I did some research with Carlos about the Filama. But yeah, Sherry got me updated with some of the efforts that have been done in the Give Power. So yeah, my interest in this call is to assign for this sprint whatever is needed. I've been talking with Monique, and there are already like 4 issues on there to give priority. So yeah, happy to be back, and yeah, happy to see you all. I'll pass it to Mitch.
Thanks, Matteo. Yeah, for the call, mostly just listen in, see what you guys are actively working on, and probably do a little bit of testing later this week. And I'll pass it back to Monique.
Reza, would you please?
Thank you, Monique. Currently, I worked on the issues that Ashley mentioned with Cherik, and we fixed, I think, all of them. And also, besides that, I'm working on the categories and subcategories section of the project. And also, my intention is to get updated and no distractions. Pass it to Cherik.
Cherik already
Ali
went,
Reza.
I think.
No.
Rami.
No. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Ali Reza. Thank you, Monique. Hello, guys. Good morning and evening. About the updates, this week I implement some features on categories. Also, I fixed some issues that Ashley raised about uploading multiple files. And about my intentions, I'm here to see how can I help and talk about the release. And I'm not distracted. I pass it to Ramin.
Thank you, Cherik. Hello, guys. I was really busy with the multi-recipient addresses and the new design of a Gnosis and Ethereum mainnet address in Create project page. Also, I changed all the form validations in Create project page, and today I'm gonna demo that section. Yeah. I hope I will be the last one. I pass it to Monique.
Okay, guys, we have 20 minutes for the demo, and I think we have the multi-recipient address view not yet merged on the staging because of the review, and also the final audits of the verification form. So who wanna start? Sure.
Ali Reza, do you like to demo this part? I can do it, no problem. No problem.
Yes, I can demo that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Ashley said that she's going to see the recorded video of this call.
Okay.
Actually, I wasn't ready for the demo, but yes, I should
I can do it if you
create
are
a
saying,
new.
yeah.
Doesn't matter. I can do it.
Okay, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is this on Vercel or it's on staging?
It's on Vercel.
Okay. So before I start, I just want to have a hint of about the issues. There were 4 or 5 issues. Some of them little changes of the mandatory fields, but most important that fields that we have to post right after the user posts their projects on their socials. We don't have any entry for them for information, most likely. We just added another field to have this information. And also we did um, uh, we did uploading files instead of pictures and multiple files and for the proof. I think Mitch also tested it and reported it. And other stuff that was not that too much. Also, we added another things in the admin bra to let the user reapply the form. So, do you want to create a project, Alireza?
Yes.
From the very beginning.
Yes, sorry for that.
No problem.
Yeah. Okay. In this section, it's the same. In this section, we added Twitter and Discord. Actually, we just added Twitter. It's because we are currently not in a staging, but it's okay and it's working. If I refresh the page, we can see my account have accepted and verified and authorized. We move to the next section. In this section, now it's mandatory to select one option. For example, I can select non-profit project, name of project, for example. Link, for example. And now we can upload multiple files here, and with these extensions, as you can see, a lot file types are here. For example, I can select these two pictures and move them here, and both of them are uploading. After that, we can move to the next section.
Excuse me. Before you go ahead, I requested some changes in the description of the uploading files. It is just files. Did you aware of it? It's in progress, or you missed it?
Descriptions where?
Drag and some docs here, up to 5 megabytes. Above this, component, we just add for more details. I will send it to you. It's very, please insert full link and, above the uploading the files, we have to add a description that if you don't have a link, please send us the documents as of the proof. So I think it's missed here.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
So we move to the next section. In this section, we added this section, and the user should put the link to the advertisement about in social media about the project, I think. And if it's mandatory, and I can, for example.
For your information, I just want to remind you or discussions about having this section in the dApp. I told you that if the user do the OAuth for their organization also, it's no need to have this kind of proof that they post it on their social and we check it manually. But after our discussions, we find out that the user might not have the credentials for their organization. For example, me as a contributor in Giveth don't have the credential for Twitter. So maybe I cannot do the authorized kind of my nonprofit in the Twitter and let the Giveth app has the access to their Twitter. So we just made it simple by providing simple links, and because of that, we have no choice. We have to have this, simple URL that the verification team makes sure that they had access to this, nonprofit accounts, and they can post their projects in it. So we bring this field to, have this clue for the verifications due to the Ashley. But if you have any other suggestion, we can discuss this later. Sorry for interrupting you, Adreza. Go ahead.
In this section, all of them are mandatory besides the uploading file. Also, we inserted the upload file here for the user to upload the evidence of the milestone of the project. And we can add also, I put one file here. I think here we removed the description of, and also we should also add address title here, for example. But it's not mandatory, and we can move to the next section. Oh, it's mandatory. Okay.
I think actually ask for removing also the title of the address. Am I right, Cherik? The title of the address should be removed. Only the valid address should be mentioned.
Maybe, but
according to the issue.
Yeah, let me check.
Yeah.
Let me check. Yeah.
Yeah. or at least we have to, we're gonna make it optional. I remembered. We're gonna make it optional and have this placeholder. For example, it's like salary marketing, you just mentioned the salary. Let's complete the descriptions and the placeholder. And please do not make it mandatory.
Yeah, okay. As I remembered in the issue, she asked to write them in the caption, and you told me add them to the placeholder. So I combined these two ideas together and write it on the caption and an example in the placeholder.
Okay, salary payments, choose a
But
title or
if you should remove mandatory, let me fix it now.
Okay. Yeah. I think it's okay. Let's have her feedback also for being mandatory.
Okay, and its last section after accepted terms and conditions, it's done and ready for the admin to verify it.
Thank you. And do you have access to the admin to show the users what's going on the admin?
No, I don't have access to that.
But I can send a picture in the. Mohammed just send me the picture. I also have the access but I have to connect to the VPN and it interrupted my internet connection. So I think it's in group of the verification. If you open your Discord, we have a group for test. And you can show the team this picture if you have it.
Oh, yes, let me check. Where is the picture?
The last item that Mohammed has been sent, or I also can send it to you right now.
Thank you. Thank you, Monique.
This is the picture.
Let me open the picture.
Yeah. As you can see, we added, the verification team asked us to, what about if the project owner reject their application was rejected and they want to let the user reapply. So we added another button there that makes editable by user. We're gonna have to change the title. I think reapply, let the user reapply or reapply, just reapply. Cases, I think it's good to, after the user click on this, we change the status of the form and let the user reapply again. And that's it. So these are the changes for the Ashley. Thank you, Alireza, for your demo. And let's continue with Ramin. Ramin, do you want to show us something?
Yeah, let me share my screen. Yeah. I changed the form validation on all the different sections. I think it's working better now. For example, if I test a title that has been taken before, it will check it on real time. And also these categories has been changed. If the user selects 5 categories,
this is very good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Other categories will be disabled. Also, all of the checkboxes in our application is the colors are inverted. The background is black and the checkbox is white. Also, the map has been changed a little and improved the UI.
Mm.
The image section is not changed. And yeah, here is our new design for multi-recipient addresses. This checkbox here, if it is checked, it tells the user that the user is using a same address for Gnosis chain and Ethereum mainnet. If he uncheck it, the user can have two different addresses for each chain. For example, let me input an address. It says it's already been taken.
Too fast for
Yeah,
their
I
checking.
think format is yeah, much better now. We can also add a loader or something, but yeah, maybe we can add a loader even for the because it's validation always validating with the backend. Maybe we can add a loader, or maybe not.
Yeah.
And also user can add different addresses or maybe same addresses. Let's publish it.
Before publish it, I really want to say that user can stop receiving funds on each of their provided network. There is another checkbox there. You can show it. Yeah. If you uncheck each network, to make it easy for the user to prevent donors on that specific network. For example, if I uncheck the mainnet, if the users were on the Gnosis and want to donate to a project, it pops up, shows that this project don't raise fund in mainnet. So the exact things that Griff and the other users want from us. So we make it that UX. Really thank you, Mosaic, for providing this UX. I think it's very good because at the first step, we only ask for one simple address. But if it's an advanced user, they can provide more information and play with the forms and go ahead. So it's almost done. And thank you, Rami, for all you did on this.
Yeah, you're welcome. And also, as you know, a user is required to input at least one address, and I cannot disable both of them. And a toast will be shown. For example, if I cannot disable both of them. And also, currently, if I input just one address and try to publish it, there is an error that says two valid. It should have two valid addresses recipients. It's actually from backend that Muhammad disabled that temporarily, and I talked with Muhammad, and Muhammad will fix it. And after that, users are okay to input just one address. Thank you. I pass it back to Monique.
Thank you. Very good. And do other guys have something to show us, or we can go ahead of planning? Okay, the demo is finished. Let's get back to the planning. So, guys, we have lots of long queue in UAT QA stuff. Sorry, I was also busy, and now I have to spend more time and going through it. But most of them are related to the verification things. So right after we have a release on a staging that is going to be happen today or tomorrow, I guess. We can make sure that we can move them to done after the after a green light from Ashley or verification team, also Jivan. So please keep in mind that the all scenarios have some impacts in also admin. So make the user reapply, making the verified project, making the form verified or reject the application. All of them has some impacts in the admin. So if you want to test for a whole process, you have to follow up the exact scenarios for them. So this is one of them. Carlos, we checked it for at least the first things. I think it's working. G1 checked it one more time and make this application verified, and it gets verified. But for reapplying, we also have to make it reapply and also check for reapplying and then make it verified, and try it with different scenarios to make sure that what's the experience of the Ashley, to make sure that it's working or not.
Okay, yeah, Ashley, before I left, she showed me the results. She didn't show me the steps, so maybe she can do a step and a step to reproduce the issue. But yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the epics. I think this epic implement sorting value for list of token is almost done. Mitch, for information, we have kind of value in admin for each token. So if you want to change the sorting, it's possible. Right now on both chains, we have kind of sorting: give first, second the native token of that network, and the rest is alphabetically sorted. These epics if you want to promote one of the specific token in each network, you can also do it because you're more closer to the community team and the other part. Also for Dan Kotaba, for information, we have this option right now, so maybe you can use it in the future. About the verification questionnaire, let me just open the Epic and see what's going on. Edit application in admin panel is, I think I have to change the, I have to change
I wanted to ask you about what you just said, because I didn't understand
yeah,
the sorting of the token.
Yeah, in the donation page here, let me go to the staging. If I want to, let me change my address. It's okay, it's fine. If I want to donate to this specific project, for example, I'm talking about the sorting of this list. So we just show these items. It's customizable also. We can add or remove any token to this list, and it's handled by the backend. The most important thing is that we can handle it by backend. Also, the sorting is handled by the backend. So they give the give token first, the native token second, and the rest is going to be alphabetically ordered. But if you want to change the ordering or showing any of these tokens, we can do it. It's totally customizable. And it's customizable on both network. If I change the network to, for example, mainnet, and let me do it here. I think we disabled one of this networking for this project, but let me check. Yeah, this is another test scenario. We made this project only recipient address for the Gnosis chain. So you can, let me choose another project to let you know it. For example, this one. This one is also one address. I think. So just for information, for example, for this specific network, Robston, we only show these 4 tokens. And the sorting is also have a value that we can set it on the backend. Is it clear?
Yeah, all clear now. Thank you.
You're welcome. So right now the application, the verification application, is editable in the admin. So if the verification team wants to edit one of their fields by their own, they can do it and approve the process if there's any problem. So I just put it in the UAT QA and get back to the Epic. And so this project verification allow upload of multiple. As you see, that's it's. Shall I move it to the QA, guys? These two, I see the demo. Just only one thing that we have to change the explanatory sentence above the input.
Yeah, I think we can move it, but let me because I think we have a small bug on it. Then
Okay.
we can move it. Yeah.
Okay. So changes in single project card. It's done for information, Jivan and everyone. What's the impact if the user, the status of the verification form, we can show on the single project view. So as an owner, if I go to the single project view and open it, I can see the status of my application. And Ramin made it. I think it's not well tested. So it needs testing about all the scenarios. But it's here. Verification application user flow, it's almost done. I don't know why it's here, but I think I just keep it here because Nicola added some comments on this issue. I think we made all of them, but I put it here to make sure that every details are met. Edit application in the admin panel, we talked about it. This one is the things that Cherik raised, I think. This is the things that Ashley just asked. It's just a simple text changing. There are lots of issues. I just want to go in details for every issue, but for information, all of them are in the UAT. Just this one is here. And I just have another request from Ashley. I decided to put it on the product backlog to make sure that what we should do. That is the things that I have a talk about it with you, Mosaidi. And that is that the Ashley wants also this OAuth for this page. And I just put a comments that maybe the user that apply for the verification don't have the credential for the nonprofit. But it's a hot topic. If you're interested in product stuff, you can put your comments here. Mitch, everyone who's interested. Also, Mosaidi. I just keep it in the product backlog, and we have to decide about it later. So I think this epic has to be, finished in these 1 or 2 days. So if you have any other points or questions, please let me know. Shall we move to other? Okay. So redesign project category sorting filtering. Big praise to Mosaidi for split all the issues and make it very clear. For information, Mosaidi, I just added these issues to this epic. Add edit project form, refactoring category section. I think it's clear for you. Just give me a yes or no.
Yeah, okay.
And also in the single project page, we have to refactor showing the categories.
Mm-hmm.
And project list sorting filtering when certain category is selected. I don't know. I'm not sure about this issue. I think it's old. Or what does the page of the project list look like when with certain? It's old. Yeah, I think we have to close it. And this also a feedback. I just keep it here. And please take a look. You know, after finalizing the whole epic, we can change it. And I had a talk. It's not a talk. I just DM Meta about these two issues. It's in a sprint backlog and also tagged with the current sprint. Guys, our current sprint is going to start tomorrow. So I just added. I think the end of the current sprint should be on August 2nd, August 2. So it's going to start from tomorrow to August. So I just ask Mato to finalize it. Mato, please take a look. If you have any question, please ask me. It can be during in this meeting. So it's about the searching in projects and empty search results.
Perfect, man. Got it.
Thank you. And this one is also in progress categories and subcategories. Big praise to Ali Reza to give estimations. Ali Reza, you're the only one who gives estimation. I have to buy something for you as a present.
Thank you.
And other, please add estimations. You know, I just want to have a clue how much issues I have to put in a sprint. And this one, new category labels should be included with their subcategories. It's in code review, but I'm not sure. Can you keep in mind, Carlos, to take a look at these two, 461 and 655? You know about, Carlos, you know about the whole concept because you're off and I have to explain it to you.
You mean the new categories? Sorry,
Yeah.
let me see. I'm looking at the stream. Modify category to support the new structure.
Yeah. So we just have another table, named them main categories, and we just related the current categories to main categories. That's it. And the main categories is these. I think the text is a little bit changed. We just have another nonprofit things. So the main categories is environment and energy, finance and economy, health and medical, technology and education, art and culture. And the current categories that we had just have a relation with your main category. This is the only things that we do on the backend. I think that Mohammed did something, start doing it. It might be left for you for code review to get more, familiar with the code and the changes. So you can ask him. Unfortunately, we can't have him. We don't have him in this meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll ask
And
Mohammed.
thank you. And this one, filtering, sorting. I think the issue is clear and it's assigned by the Cherokee. And Cherokee, is it still in the
Yeah, it's almost done. I think
it's in code review. Where
yeah,
we can test it if you want to push it in the UAT, I think it's hard to have multiple Vercel subdomains. What do you think?
For testing, let me create a address for it. Something like givepower.vercel. You can create something. For example,
I'm a little bit worried about maintaining lots of them, but as you think,
it's difficult to maintain all of them. I hope today we can merge the verification.
Yeah. We can postpone this, as you said, but it's in code review. And what's the assignees of code reviewing? Is it blocked or?
It's a draft, and I think it's automatically moved to code review, and some of it needs the implementation yet.
Okay, so it's the right place for habits here, or should I change it to in progress?
Yeah, should change it to in progress.
Okay. So get back to the board. Wow, we have this one in UA to QA, adding banner to projects list page. And so, guys, can you elaborate it more? You know, I'm just eager enough to understand that. Do we can we have any banner on any pages handled by the backend right now, or what's the business? I'm not sure about it.
As I know, Mohammed creates an entity in the database called main category. So when we enter an address, for example, giveth.io slash project slash, for example, environment and energy, we ask we send the environment and energy to the backend, and it's searched in the main category entity. If it exists, it returns us the
It's
banner
only
title.
work on the project list. So what about the home page or other pages if I want to add?
We can add it, but no, we have only have it on the main categories.
Okay. So it's customizable for the front.
It should also visible on the subcategories too.
Yeah. But we can't have a custom banner or title for subcategories.
No, that's not needed.
Yeah.
At least for now.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys close these issues, and you know I'm not that happy with it. You know, please do not close. If you make sure that.
I think they are old issues that created in the give economy, and you move it.
Okay, but there seems there are more than the issues that we have here. However, okay, sounds good. Get back to the list. We only have 10 minutes. For the API give, you know, I don't know what to do right now because it has less priority, but the list is ready. We're looking for contributors to finish up the list. I think the structure is ready. And Musa, you have just one issue here that is design the homepage for the API give.
The API give is, you know, setting up on the production is taken over by your Moshahab for your information. So we will launch the current version on the production environment.
Okay. And Kotabe, I know that we have a kind of test clients. They do start playing with the API or still no?
There's been some people interested, but I mean, there's really not been a lot of way to move forward, and I don't know what's the best way to tell them to start testing, because I mean it's not ready, but I think that we can start testing. But I think that in the communications that we have had with them, that has not been that clear. But anyways, I mean they right now are sort of MIA, but I could reach back to them again.
Okay. It's the or documentation I think is we just have this Swagger for the documentation. I think that we have to have more standard documentation for it. So I don't know how to follow it up, but if we want to bring contributors to our project, I think they have to work with the APIs instead of jumping into the code or source code. So let's look at every of you guys. If you find some interested, but maybe we can have create another issue in the dWork, kind of bounty for completing these APIs. I think we just have this item done. Not sure about the refresh, the donation, and what about the list of the projects? Carlos, can you remember? Do we have the list of projects API?
Yeah, I think so. Let me double check, but I'm sure that came up, so we should have it actually.
Yeah, I'll a little bit give it up, and it's my fault. Okay, I take a look at this. Let's move to another things. I think in this refactoring donation flow is almost done. We can close this epic and all of the issues in it. It just have one issue in the UAT. That because of that I avoid closing this. So let's keep it here. Giveth user flow is a little bit blocked due to the technical problems. I will get back to it. And this, I just want to looking for multi-recipient things, and I can't find it. I don't know. Where is it? Multi-recipients account. Here it is. So this multi-recipients account, no, this is multi-level account. Sorry, it's different. Multi-addresses. Oh, here we go. Because it has a PR assigned to it, it's moved. The epic moved to the UAT. So I think all of the issues is done. Rami, this new UX don't have issue. Am I right? You don't have issue for these recent changes.
Yeah, I think so.
So let me create it right now. Implement new UX for adding, removing addresses. So I just put it here. I will move it to UAT for information. So just get back to the board. I think Metal has 4 issues assigned to him. These issues, Lauren sent me some issues related to the give power. I think they're clear, but if you have any question, you can ask me or her. But these two are, big ones related to the redesign of the project categories. And let me add give economy. Then nice token also for information, Mitch. I just asked Cherik to send it to Metal. This one is also, not that much, Metal can take it. So let's take a look at Cherik. Cherik has lots of issues assigned to him. I'm not sure about Ali Reza. Ali Reza doesn't have something assigned for this, you know, a specific sprint. Maybe, you know, just let us finalize these issues that we have, for example, these categories and subcategories in progress. If you finalize this one, we have lots of, you know, another issues that I can assign it to you. But what about this change consume to learn? It's in UAT. Am I sure? Am I right?
Yes, it should be in UAT.
It's merged. Yeah, it's merged. So it's in the gate. And let's take a look for also Ramin. Where I have to search here. Ramin, this one I think was assigned to you. Upload image cover. Jivan created this. I think you had a talk with Sherik about it before.
Okay, no problem.
I just put the sprint tag on it. And also this one, I think it was assigned to you, but you missed it. Or it's get back. I think get back after the testing of the, you know, I will take a look at it and let you know, because we're almost don't have any time. Sorry guys, it's getting too late. We have to say goodbye. By the way, share for information, Carlos, Mohammed just started working on the backend side on the issues for the also notification center. So these two epic notification center and, you know, categorizing are new, and you can have a talk with him. I think the issues are already started. You can also work on the issues that I curated today according to the Ashley's bug. I send it to you. And let's finalize the DeFi Llama. I don't know if it's getting too late. You know, let's close it and forget about it. What do you think?
Yeah.
If you can,
I'm
no,
now.
yeah.
I'm sorry, it was my bad because I went for vacations and didn't finish it. I'm
No
sorry.
problem.
That's my fault.
You know,
I should have
you know,
put something.
but no, it doesn't have any problem. But if you think that it's hard or not, it cannot be proceeded, you know, we can just close it or keep it in the backlog and save time. Whatever you decide, I follow.
Amin is helping me now with all the sending me the link to the contract. So I'll write the implementation and send it to him today. If I get the stock or something, I'll say it tomorrow in the status. But I'll push it hard today and also the Ashley issue, and let you know what we decide tomorrow.
Yeah,
in case you do,
go ahead.
Sorry, short. In case you cannot implement the trickier one, just implement the straightforward ones, and yeah, set up something. We can add other pools later. Just messages.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, go ahead, Monique. Sorry for interrupting.
For the gift power, you have the all the issues assigned. Also, we have you. I mean, you have one important issues for the contract, for the issue things. I think Lauren talked with you about it and assigned. Please forward estimation, guys. You know, I really need your estimations, even on the done or the things, the issues that you're closed. You know, if you provide estimations, you know, I can have a clue how much I can plan. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you, Monique.
Thank you, Monique.